Hey everybody, welcome back to another tutorial from SEMSEOWiz.com. Today we're going to show you some very basic WordPress editing. Today you'll see that we're going to have a little bit more interesting content than we've had previously. We are working on the site for the wonderful Manda Ray. She is a model slash actress, and yeah. Now, before I begin, I think I should explain a little bit the difference between a post and a page in WordPress. A page is simply something like an About Us page or a Contact Us page or even your home page. Whereas a post tends to be something that is more dynamic, for lack of a better term, where posts are things that you're going to be adding to your website, daily, weekly, adding new content. And the best way to do that is going to be in a post because those can be categorized, which makes it easier when dealing with your search navigation. When editing a WordPress site, the majority of your things that you're going to want to change are over there on the left-hand side of the screen. Some of them are in drop-downs that you'll have to click on to see all the functionality. First thing we're going to do though is go to the posts page where we will see a list of all the posts that are inside this website currently. If you hover over the post title, little links will appear and click on quick edit. This will allow you to edit the title, the categories, the time, whether it was private, and also allow you to turn on and off whether or not people are allowed to comment on the post. If you make any changes here, over on the right hand side you'll see an update button. You're going to want to click that to apply the changes. Hop back over to the posts listing and hover over the title again, and you'll see where you can click edit. This will bring up the main editing screen for your posts. There's not much to this post because it's simply pulling images from a gallery. We'll get into that into another tutorial, but right now what we're going to do is hop on over and add a new post. Now there are a couple ways to get to the place where you can add a new post, but at the top of the post listing there's a simple button, Add Post. Click on that. Here now you can edit in your title for the post. You can also scroll down a little bit and you'll see the categories where you're able to add a new category or to select from existing categories where this post will fall. Now we're going to add an image into this post. There's a little button up there at the top of the post. You're going to click on that. Different ways to add an image from a file URL from your computer, which is what we're going to do now. So we're going to select the file, maneuver on over to the directory where the picture is located, and simply click on the picture. The next screen that appears are the details for the picture. In the alternate text field is where you're going to input information relating to your search engine optimization. This is not a required field. Below that a little bit you're going to see a link URL, which will actually contain a link directly to the full-size image. I have gotten rid of that link because I don't want clicking on the picture to take anyone anywhere. Directly below that you're going to see alignment. I'm choosing left alignment, which will actually wrap the text around the picture. And then the size, you're able to insert the full-size image or scaled down versions, and I'm choosing the medium-size image because I do want text to be wrapped around this picture. And when you're done, simply click on Insert into Post. Now after you do that, it's going to bring you back to the post page, and I should have mentioned this a little bit previously, but there's two ways to edit posts from this page. You'll notice that tab up at the upper right hand corner of where you enter in your text and pictures and all that good stuff. There's a visual and an HTML tab. Visual tab, it's going to be what you see is what you get, and the HTML tab is going to be the code. So after doing so, if you're in the visual tab, you're going to see the picture. If you're in the HTML tab, it's going to be actual HTML code that displays that picture. Basically, the same information is contained in each tab. The only issue I've noticed with this is that if you are embedding YouTube files, switching to visual mode will most times delete the YouTube code. So if you're putting YouTube embeds in, I recommend doing them at the very end. you're going to see where I've added some text onto this post as well, and how it is right up next to that picture, which isn't visually proper. We're going to want a little bit of spacing around that picture. So in visual mode, what we're going to want to do is right click on the picture itself, and you're going to see where you can delete the picture, or click on the little portrait tab to edit its settings. We'll click on that, and you're going to see here a basic rendition of how the text and image interact. Click on the Advanced Settings tab, and if you look about halfway down the screen on the right hand side where you can adjust the horizontal space, this is going to put a space of 10 pixels all the way around the image. If you scroll down a little bit further on that page, you're going to see where you can do a lot of advanced editing with regards to opening it in a new window, adding no-follow links, and a lot of other stuff. We're going to leave that as it is right now. Once you've got everything set there, simply click on Update, and there you go. Now you're going to see that there is space next to between the picture and the text. And again, here is us showing you hopping over to HTML view. That's just what the code for what you're seeing looks like. I did mess up here a little bit. I created this as a post, this contact page as a post, and I actually want it to be a page. So I'm actually going to copy and paste this code over to another page. On the left sidebar, you can click on the pages link, and it's going to bring up all the pages for your website. On the pages page, we'll click on Add New Page, and simply paste the code from the previous from the post in here. Adjust the title information, and then you'll see over on the right hand sidebar where it says Order. We are actually going to change the order of the page, and basically this will just change the order in which your posts appear in any drop-down menus. And here is the final rendition of that page. You'll see the tab has been added at the very top for finding the page. And yeah, there you go. That's the real basics of editing a WordPress page. I'd like to thank you all for taking the time for checking out this tutorial. Be sure to visit Manda Ray's site, mandaray.com, and also stay tuned for more great tutorials and information from SEMSEOWiz.com.